Alright, you guys, so I said that I was going to binge post this video, but I was having technical difficulties, and that was kind of discouraging me a lot to continue, not gonna lie. But I was like, this is the most progress that I have made. It doesn't look like much progress to others, but from the past times that I have tried to do this is a lot of progress to me. So, anyways, of course, I did record me shampooing and conditioning and blow drying her hair, but I feel like the self-explanatory, plus I really don't have a ending clip of how her hair came out, so I just feel like that's pointless. But I did say that I would show a more better and a more detailed video of how I did the sew-ins, preferably how I'm able to sew in hair without cutting tracks. So she's going to get a curly leave out. That's why I didn't blow dry that up there, but I did go all around. She requested a trim. Okay, so I changed the angle a little bit so I could show you all a little bit better, and I'm still kind of in a way. But one thing that I have been doing for a while, I will sew a braid all around the head. I'm trying to kind of perfect the whole beehive but not beehive braid pattern. It's just, I really haven't had my arms up so high because I'm so short. Even when I do let the chair all the way down, like sometimes I find myself like reaching upward. So yeah, and then y'all tell me if I braid under or if I braid over. I'm not a braider, so no, I don't know these terms. But I'm doing the best that I can. My braids, they last. A lot of my clients who get sew-ins from me, their sew-ins last past 2 months. So I feel like I'm doing something a little bit right. And then on the other side, I'm just going to braid the hair kind of like the same way, the same fashion, where it curve over the ear and just connect with that. So I'm just going to keep braiding. I'm just going to let y'all see my braid pattern. I do not know how to basically teach somebody else how to do something. Maybe you can be a visual learner if you all do want me to show more just closer videos of how I braid. Some people just want to see how I braid because they just look at my hand positions and they're like, your hands don't cramp, your hands don't hurt. How are you braiding like that? And I'm just like, this is just how I braid. I've been braiding like this forever. I don't know. Plus, I also start off with 2 strands instead of 3. I just crisscross the 2 and then I pick up the 3rd one. I don't know. I watched one lady on YouTube. She showed several different ways to start them off with 3. It was even one way she started off with 4. I didn't even try to learn that one because I'm like, whoa. And then one, she started off with 1, and then she picked up 2. So it was kind of reverse of how, I do mine. But however you get it is however you get it. So I'm just going through the bottom. I'm double wefting, and I go right through the track. And you want to go underneath the braid, like so the thread is around the whole entire braid, and don't just stick the thread through the braid and it's like in the middle of the braid. Oh my goodness, that sounded so confusing to me. I know that sounded confusing to y'all. So basically you want to take the needle all the way through the root of the braid. Don't just go through like a random spot on the braid. Yeah, that's basically what I mean. So the areas that's behind the ear, I'll just do the regular flip over method with the whole double weft situation. But once I get above the ear, that's when I start doing the technique that I was doing in my previous glueless sewing video. So keep watching. Okay, now we're getting to that point. So I'm about to sew singular. So I go ahead, make sure I do my knots and all that, like before I drop one of the tracks. I go ahead, double knot it, then I let one track go, and then I just keep sewing that one track all the way to wherever I'm trying to get it to. Wherever I'm trying to get it to, sewing through the web, making sure I'm knotting it at least 2 times. At least 2 times. You want to make sure you wrap it around the needle twice or more. Okay, now I made it to where I want to stop it, so I'm flipping it over and I'm sewing back through the weft that I left. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I meet up with the track that I left hanging. So once you meet back up with the track that you left hanging, you just act like you never left it. And you just keep going, and sewing. And you're going to repeat that process. Like I said, I like to do that when I know that I'm about to go over the ear. So I'm doing it again. I made sure I knotted it before I left that track because you don't want it loose. And as I get closer to the front, I like to do like a slight little curve. So we're going to keep this process going, like I said, and just keep going until wherever you want to stop. If you want to be the person that sews all the way up that side braid so it falls completely into their face, cool, you can be that person. If not, just slightly curve it, keep going back, and then once you get close to the track that you left, just reattach it as 2 and just keep going like you never left it. It's really that easy. Okay, and so for now on this one, the same technique, of course, but I'm getting closer to the end of the bundle, and it's kind of awkward sometimes doing that flip over. Sometimes it irritates me, so I just went ahead and I just cut it. So it's going to be easier for me to finish it off, in my opinion. That's just what I like to do. Honestly, you can do whatever floats your boat. Whatever is your preference is your preference. I always say that. And that's a rule of thumb that I live by. But yeah, so now I'm just going to, since it was basically like the same length, I'm going to sew right above it and not on it, basically. And the same layout, the same exact layout. And yeah, that's all that I have to show you guys. Is really just that technique, that trick, because I'm trying not to let the fact that my external hard drive is corrupt, like, that blew me. That honestly blew me. But also, on another note, she is getting my kinky curly bundles installed. So, wish I could have told y'all to find a look, but I'm not going to be bitter. Y'all stay tuned for more videos that I have in store for y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.